What I'm about to dive into seems so surreal. Being happy is in your hands, under your control at this moment right now. So there are two words that I think are magic. The mistake in saying I want to be happy is, and how is it going to happen, you may ask? Hey guys, it's Hailey, Sani here, and I just feel really good today. With 2018 here and everything, and everybody's on this new vibe, everyone's talking about how good they feel this year's gonna be, and that's kind of crazy because like 2017 was a rough year. I haven't sat down and like poured my mind out about a certain topic in a minute, and everything kind of started when I started reading this book called The Law of Attraction. Some of you might be familiar with it, some of you might be like, law of what? No matter what goes through your head when I say the law of attraction, I'm just gonna clarify kind of what I feel like it is and how it's been working for me. I originally started reading the book and then switched to listening to it on Audible. I know you don't live under a rock and you probably know what Audible is. It's basically a platform where you can listen to books instead of reading them. It's really chill. You can listen to it like in your car when you're driving places, so it's not like you're wasting your time. It's kind of sad for me to see that the incline we have in like being educated and cultured is very steep, and I feel like we're the new generation. We should be kind of making that go up, and especially just like for yourself, when your knowledge is more deep than just what you see on Twitter and Instagram, you're interesting, you're a better you. That's why I think like even if you don't physically like reading, this is like a good option, because this year you should really try to like up your game in becoming more aware of things. So I do have a URL, it's audible.com/Hailey Sani, HAILEYSANI. If you're on your phone right now, you can just text Hailey Sani to 500-500, which I feel like is an easier option, and your membership will start automatically. Your first month is gonna be a 30-day trial. So if what I'm gonna talk about that I've learned about in this book interests you, you should hop on that bandwagon, see if you like it by like listening to it and let me know. They have tons of like personal development books that I think would also be relevant to what I'm gonna be talking about in a minute. Yeah, it's audible.com/Hailey Sani. I'll link it down below too, and now we can move on to what this Law of Attraction book is really about. What I'm about to dive into seems so surreal and almost supernatural. Not to be like cheesy or anything, but I literally feel like it's magic. And I'm a realist, so I'm very like, I only believe what I see. Is this pen annoying you guys? I just feel more like, you know, a teacher, a professor. I'm about to teach you how to be happy. Usually when people are asked, what's your ultimate goal in life? Or where do you see yourself in 5 years? I feel like a really common answer is, I just want to be happy. Which is great, because like, I feel like happiness is something very valuable. But the mistake in saying, I want to be happy is classifying happiness as like a destination. Somewhere you have to go through a path to get to. When in reality, happiness isn't something like nirvana that you're gonna reach out of nowhere, or you're gonna like achieve some of your goals and you're gonna like become happy. You know, you have to like pass over a barrier to get there. It's really not like that at all. Happiness is a feeling. It's a state of mind. It's a state of being. It's not a location. Saying I want to be happy in 10 years means you're not happy right now. And 10 years is hell of a long time to wait before you get there. So I kind of wanted to like break that stereotype of like getting to happiness, because being happy is in your hands, under your control at this moment right now. You can switch into being happy like that in a second. And the tips I'm about to tell you aren't gonna be demotivating. So it's not gonna be like, you need to like find yourself. You need to work hard and become successful and then you'll be happy. No, these are things you can do tonight. You can do them tomorrow. You can do them in 10 minutes. And they're gonna flip your life around. Only if you give me your full trust and attention will these things actually happen. For those of you that just found me like randomly, and this is the first video you're watching of mine and first time seeing my face, I know it's gonna be a little harder to convince you guys since I'm a complete stranger on a 2D screen for you, but you clicked on this video. There's probably a reason you clicked on it, and I'm willing to help you. You're either gonna leave this video with your life changed, or you're gonna leave this video saying, what the hell is this cuckoo lady saying? So there are two words that I think are magic. Magic as in like mirror, mirror on the wall. You might not believe in genie in a bottle, but I think these two words hold that power. The words I am. I've practiced it myself, and I feel like every time you say I am, some kind of genie in a bottle shows up, invisible. You can't see it, obviously. I mean, like supernatural, but not that supernatural. You know, we're not in Aladdin. Every time you say those words, I feel like these like mystical doors open. You go into a parallel universe, and every time you say that, your wish becomes granted. Because when you say I am, you, the most powerful being in your reality, are declaring whatever follows the words I am as a fact. That's becoming your reality, your perception. You are placing yourself into that state willingly. So whatever you say after the words I am, the genie goes, your wish is my command. This all leads me back to the law of attraction. Whatever goes through your head, your thoughts will eventually become things. And this can be a good or bad thing depending on how you choose to conduct your thoughts. I'm shining light to all this power that you're holding in your hand right now, and it might overwhelm you and you're like, wait, no, this sounds too good to be real. And that's because it is good. Whatever you say, your thoughts will become reality. If you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. This can be anything. This can be continuously picturing that you have straight A's on a report card. Visualizing. Visualizing is the most important tool you have in the law of attraction. And if you really focus on something hard enough and continuously visualize something, it will come true. So if there are certain things in your life that continuously bring you misery and upset you and give you stress, you can start off by just literally making a list of the things that you don't like in your life. Maybe it's a toxic friend, maybe it's bad grades in algebra. Whatever it is, make a list of it. Now in your head, if you picture like these things that always make you like miserable, that's all that's gonna come back to you. So everything you put out into the world finds its way to come back to you. If you're constantly vibing off positive thoughts, positive energy, and positive mindset, those things are guaranteed to find their way back to you. But if you're always just inflicting misery on other people, that's what you're gonna get back. And when you're like, just think positively, like have a positive mindset. People are like, yeah, I eat like shit. I get grades. I have a relationship with my family, and you want me to have a positive mindset. How is that gonna happen? Like I said in the first step, you just have to constantly visualize you having good grades in your head. Print out pictures of A+ signs and glue them over your door. Physically seeing the opposite of what you're struggling to go through in your life right now is gonna help you flip the situation. And how is it going to happen, you may ask? So we had this like motivational speaker give a speech at our school the other day, and they're just teenagers that are very miserable and can't wait to get over with the 3 months remaining in our high school careers. That's why our school wanted to kind of bring this motivational speaker in, just to like, you know, prevent maybe like 5 to 10 of us that actually paid attention to what she was saying. And I did. I took notes. And she said this particular thing about goals that really caught my attention because I'd never heard it anywhere else. She said, flashlight goals versus laser goals. Here's an example of what that means. A flashlight goal would be saying, I'm going to be really healthy this year. And she said, flashlight goals don't really work. A laser goal would be, I'm gonna go to the gym on Mondays at 4 p.m. for 1 hour. So flashlight goals are broad. They light up a big amount of area, but they're not very strong and they die off. A laser beam, however, points straight to a particular goal and it's very strong. So it's not gonna die out. So the more specific your goal is, the higher your chance of achieving it is. Your ultimate goal may be to be healthy, but you're not a superhero. You're not gonna just know how to achieve it like this magically the next day you wake up. That's why it's important to set mini goals for yourself that you can knock out that in the end lead you to that big goal. And also your goals shouldn't be like a tab in your notes on your phone that says 2018 goals. Number 1, get a summer bod. Number 2, get straight A's. Number 3, get a dog. I don't know. You need to give life to your goals. They need to grow with you. They need to be a part of you. You can't just create them, let them live for a good 2 days, and then kill them off. And as you knock off every little goal and you continue to grow, you need to adjust your goals so that they grow with you. Only 8% of people actually keep their New Year resolutions. Willpower, in other terms, short-term motivation, only lasts 48 hours, so it's not even sustainable. So that like bulging poof of like motivation and energy you feel on New Year's Eve dies out like before even January 3rd. And I feel like something that's very important in the end of the day is taking a step back and looking around you. And this might sound cheesy, but at the end of the day, finding gratitude in the things that you do have, even if you're struggling with it, like maybe you got a D in a class, you should still be thankful for that D because there's probably a kid in India that really wants to attend school but can't. Even though I'm a firm believer that Everyone's perception is their own reality. So just because someone else has it worse than you doesn't mean you don't get to be sad about something, even if you're more privileged than them. That would be the same thing as saying, hey, why are you happy? This person is happier than you. You can't be happy. Working on changing the way you process things, looking at things with a more positive attitude might be difficult. It's gonna all come back to you and you're gonna realize that, whoa, like, hold up, how is all this good stuff happening to me? This kind of happens without your conscience even realizing it and without you even putting a lot of hard work into it. But once you change your mindset, the way you take on challenges, the way you talk to people, connect to people, it kind of becomes a natural process. You have the power to create the life you deserve. Maybe you want to be really wealthy. If you're looking at money as something that has power over you that you need to get to, you're doing it wrong. You're the master of the money and the money is your servant. Visualizing and changing your mindset are the ultimate tools to knocking off a goal. And finally, eliminate all doubt. Questioning whether or not you have the strength to go through something is the only thing that's really holding you back. If you wipe out, can I actually do this? Or like, what if it doesn't work out from your thought process? You just replace every droplet of doubt in your brain with expectations and you start thinking, oh, this is what's gonna happen in like 3 months. Set one mini daily goal for yourself that you need to achieve every single day. Maybe that's the first step you need to take before you even like start any of the things I just said to you. And maybe today's goal is I am going to have a healthy breakfast. Tomorrow's might be I'm going to have a healthy breakfast and a healthy lunch. The next day might be I'm going on a run for 45 minutes. Before you know it, it's going to be I am becoming fit, I am fit, and I am happy. I am sweating. But for those of you that did find the sense in what I said and can relate and are looking forward to tomorrow, tonight, thoughts become things and you're the one doing the thinking. You have the power to think whatever you want to become reality. Your imagination is endless. You can start thinking of what you want to be reality right now. And I promise you, as long as you hold on to that thought, that's gonna be your real life. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's start a conversation in the comments and I'll see you guys next Saturday in my next video. I love you guys so much. All the way to Pluto and back. Bye.